What's up, guys? My name is Noah, and today we are going to be meeting with development team Basement Studios, again, which I am part of. So let's just shoot down the line. Matthew?
I am going to be working a lot on modeling and character bios and quest lines, basically everything in the game, coding, yet to get to. But yeah, that's what I've been doing with the game so far. Timothy?
What's up, guys? I'm Tim. I've been doing a lot of the character bios and also the weapon modeling. I'm trying to focus a lot of my time on that. Vinny?
Hey, I'm Vinny. I've been working on mostly character bios. That's really all I've done so far. But I plan on extending with making other faction bios.
Models and stuff.
Yeah.
One of the reasons we need so many people to make models is because we are just so not professional at it. So we basically, the more people working on it, the more of a chance that something awesome will be done, and we have a fuck ton of weapons to be put in the game. But the point of the video today is a Q&A, so let's get right onto it. One of the main questions is, what will it cost any money? This was a confusion in Matt's video. As of right now, the game will not cost any money, but that is possible to change over time. Anyone want to add?
We'll talk about a reason later on in the video. We have a question about something else, and I'll kind of explain my reasoning why we may charge something or may not. So yeah, let's just keep going.
Okay, this is one of the most asked questions in the comments between mine and your video, Matt. It's insane. What is the genre? Currently, the genre is a open-world RPG survival game taking place in New York, and there is a hell of zombies. Yeah, it's post-apocalyptic. Years after the apocalypse, not Fallout. Very heavily based on, not heavily, but very based on Fallout because we are huge Bethesda fans. Yeah, yeah, right, man. The apocalypse part of it. Here's another question that I saw. Only one person asked this, but you know, here it is. If I get the beta, will I have to buy the game? Probably not. If we charge something for the beta, you'll get the game for free if you buy it. But like I said, as of right now, most of the stuff is going to be free based on some of the stuff. System. This will not run on Xbox or PS3. I do apologize, but we don't have licensing from Unity to be able to do that. Basically, we're not allowed to legally.
Which I believe is $1,000, and that would be
Yep.
the only reason if it got really popular. This game, that would be the only reason we'd charge something is to afford licensing to put it on the Xbox and stuff, and then we can expand it and whatnot. But that's way down the line.
Yeah, and this is only if it gets that popular. And you know, it's our first game. We're not expecting it to go to the moon and back, but you know, we are expecting it to be good because we have a lot of good ideas. We're all really into games, and we've all, you know, have really good taste. Except for Matt, he's got the worst taste in the world. Sound and music designer, do we have one? No, we don't. So, if you are good at music and would like to put some music in our game or maybe a trailer, post a comment below and we'll check your channel out and go from there.
Yeah, we do have one guy doing concept art for us right now.
What
a
is
lot of
his
people
name?
got kind of
you
confused with the
remember?
concept art thing, thinking that we were using images from the internet as our own concept art. That was more so just a idea to kind of give you an image of what we're doing.
It was an idea of concept art. We're not claiming any of those images to be ours. You know, we didn't take any of those photos. We did get them from the internet, but we didn't, you know, we're not saying this is our concept. No, it's just idea. You know, what's going on in the photo is just an idea of ours.
Yeah, we do have a guy working on concept art for us right now.
Which
He's really professional with his work. He sent me his portfolio, and
Really
if any
good.
of you other guys are really good with graphics designs, send me a message.
We
Feel
do
free.
need a Basement Games logo, so anyone willing to do that, we will gladly do things to you. Many things. So one of the big things that Tim actually worked on was weaponry, and that's where this next question goes to him. There are a lot of guns in the game right now. We do have a big list of them. But, Tim, what are some of your favorite weapons? Tim made a list for me of weapons that he thought would be really sick. What are some of your favorite weapons so far?
Alright, so like Noah said, we have millions, not millions, we have a lot of weapons. Just on this one screen that I've got open here, I've got 35, I think, but my top 3 favorite, I would have to say, are the Barrett 50 cal.
Ooh.
You know, obviously it's a very powerful, long-range, awesome weapon. We have a katana, which is going to be awesome to kill zombies with, and a hatchet, which is also going to be awesome to knock some zombies out with.
And you may be able to throw the hatchet, but that goes to the extent of me being able to code it. So I don't know.
We also have lots of rares and stuff to be released. I accidentally slipped last time we were trying this commentary out, but yeah, just to kind of keep your attention and whatnot.
Yeah.
We have lots of special weapons as well to keep you open world explorers searching for shit.
We do have the first image of a weapon to be coming out tomorrow in tomorrow's update that I'm gonna do. It's a weapon Tim designed all by himself, and it's really awesome. I gotta give him a lot of credit for it because it was a really, really awesome job, and it's the first weapon. Shut up! It's the first weapon that we have done. So we're gonna get that out tomorrow. It's very secretive and very awesome, and I will give a hint. It's a melee weapon. But next question: why can't it be on the Xbox? Licensing issues. Again, this was stated before. Specs to run this game on the PC: nothing big. This game is made with an engine that is used to run on a lot of variations of computers. You know, low grade, high graded. Even runs on Matt's computers. And if you know anything about Matt's computers, it's about I'd say a pile of rotting feces from a dying old man is better than Matt's computer. You know, roughly. So it's going to run on a lot of good computers. Basically, what I'm trying to say is any computer that was purchased past 2008, it'll probably run perfectly smooth on. As of right now, it does. We don't know in the future, but most likely right now, it will probably be perfectly fine. Storyline. Now, we can't touch too much on this because we do want to keep a lot of stuff under wraps, and we haven't confirmed a lot of stuff, you know, in the group of our developing conversations. So, in terms of storyline so far, we are able to tell you that it is a open world RPG, as I said before, you know, the genre. But it has zombies. It's apocalyptic. The name is Carbon-28, and that has to do with a lot of why the infection is happening with all the zombies. You know, that has to do with, you know, blah, blah, blah. But anything anyone want to add?
No, not really. You basically just wrapped up anything that we wanted to reveal with that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Cocksucker. What are factions? Now, Vinny was actually a pretty big writer in a lot of the faction bios. Vinny, you wrote a lot for the, what are the names? Can't remember the names. It's a game I'm a part of. I can't remember. The Deserters, there we go. You wrote a lot of character bios for the Deserters. Now, can you tell us just a couple of names? Do you remember of the people? Not really anything about them, but the names.
Yeah. Two of the characters I developed are Luciano and Chase. And Luciano's kind of like a young Italian kid, immigrant. More will be released later. Chase is kind of like a country boy, redneck, hunter, like all that stuff.
Yeah, and I gotta say, I read Vinny's character bios for them, and they were really, really good. Now, to make this clear, these aren't people you're gonna play as; these are people you're gonna meet throughout the game, and they all have their own story. Another question is, what is the game made with? Unity 3D and Blender 3D, or Blender 2.5, I think it is, whatever it's called. Those two, you know, Blender for the modeling and animation, Unity for the main programming and, you know, wrapping all the game and such up. And the last question is, why don't you use Unreal Engine? Well, sadly, Unreal Engine doesn't run on Mac, so we weren't able, well, I wasn't able to use it. Everyone else has PCs, but we weren't able to use Unreal Engine, but I would really like to, but I think it's better if we didn't, actually, now that I think about it, because a lot more people will be able to play it, because it's Unity is a little bit of a downgraded engine, not bad, but a little bit. A lot more people will be able to play it, you know, with various gaming PCs and non-gaming PCs. So that is the end of the questions. I think there's one or two I accidentally skipped, but we have some time left. I just want to thank you guys for adding, you know, asking so many awesome questions. We literally, this is like all the questions that we were asked summed up. And if we missed any questions, or if you're curious of anything, go ahead and leave it in the comments. I will be, me, myself, Matt, well, I said me, myself. Me, Matt, you know, Tim or Vinny will try our hardest to answer them if we do see them, which we probably will.
One other thing is follow our development team Twitter. We release a lot of updates there, and you know, we leak a lot of stuff there, like concept art. When we get that from our guy, we're gonna release that, and just any stuff like we'll ask you guys questions like, do you want to see a new faction? You know, if so, give us some recommendations. You know, for example, that. So follow us on our development team's Twitter.
Yeah, you'll get a lot more information about the game from there than you will YouTube. YouTube, we usually show our confirmed stuff. Twitter, we'll talk about stuff that we haven't officially said is going to be in the game, but we'll kind of talk about it, you know. I had one kid actually on Twitter talk about vehicles, and I thought that would be a really interesting way to add, but but I don't know if we're going to add it in this game. We might add vehicles in our next game or an update, a very far update to this game. I don't personally know how to do vehicles, and plus they're really, really hard to model in Blender. But guys, we are coming to an end here. Thank you for watching. Again, please, please, please follow our Twitter. A link to Matt's channel will be in the description, where he will also be talking about the game periodically. But peace out, guys. My name's Matt. Fuck.